Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Lucas Viashvilia. My name's Luke, and I started this channel to teach math online and to host podcast episodes with a friend from college. All right, so the target audience for my channel is undergrad college students taking math classes, grad school students taking math classes, as well as recent graduates who are looking for a job. Okay, it's super difficult to find a job right now in 2024. It's difficult for everybody. Okay, one thing that I want to talk about on this channel a lot is basically just the differences between two types of mathematicians: pure mathematicians and applied mathematicians. Okay, so I'm very applied. All right, and I just want to say that if you're leaning more toward the pure side of things, right, if you think you're a pure mathematician, I think that you're likeliest to find jobs in academia or computer science, right? I think you can become a professor or a computer scientist with a pure math degree. If you're applied, like me, I think you're probably most likely to find jobs as a data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, machine learning engineer, or jobs like that. Okay, so this is the first video in a playlist that I want to make called College Algebra. Okay, and in this video, I just want to talk about two of the most important and fundamental properties in algebra. Okay, so without further ado, let's just dive right into it. Okay, the properties are called the additive and multiplicative properties of equality. All right, so let's start with the first property. Here I have an equation, x minus 3 equals 7. Okay, so I want to find the value for x that satisfies this equation. All right, in math, when I say I want to satisfy an equation, what I mean is I want to find a value that makes it true. Okay, we're looking for the value for x that makes this equation true. Okay, and what the additive property of equality says is that when I add a number to one side of the equation, I have to add the same number to the other side of the equation. Okay, algebra is a game, and that game has rules, and the only way to get good at the game and succeed is through study and practice. Okay, it's all about study and practice. So I add 3 to both sides, and I get x equals 10. Okay, so the value x equals 10 should satisfy the original equation. All right, the second property that I want to talk about, I'm choosing to call it the multiplicative property of equality. Now some other places online, I've seen them call it the multiplication property of equality. All right, but on this channel, right, for Lucas Viashvilia, I really want to call it the multiplicative property. All right, because additive and multiplicative are essentially adjectives that are describing the noun property. Okay, so we're talking about the types of properties we're using to learn how to play the game and how to succeed at the game of algebra. All right. So this property is pretty interesting. All right, so here I have an equation, x over 3 equals 4. All right, what this property says is that I can multiply both sides of the equation by something, right? But it has to be the same number. All right, I'm multiplying the left and the right-hand side by 3. Okay, and what happens when I do that is the 3's cancel. Okay, but that leads us to a really important rule in algebra. Okay, in algebra, you can only cancel factors. All right, I might make a whole video just talking about cancellation and the rules of cancellation. All right, in this equation, the 3's cancel because the 3's are factors. All right, so that gives us the solution x equals 12. All right, when we plug the value 12 in for x, all right, into the original equation, the equation should be satisfied. All right, it should result in a true equation. All right. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.